Hey everyone, my name is Deep Data, and just wanted to share a little bit about myself with all of you. So I guess we'll start with, I was born in India, but I moved to the U.S. when I was 18 months old with my parents. Um, and we first moved to Wisconsin, and then we lived in Dallas, Texas, and then we settled in sunny San Diego. So I kind of like to say, it was too cold, and then it was too hot, and then it was just right. And I loved growing up in San Diego. I grew up in Carmel Valley and Del Mar. It's a really nice beach community, upper middle class. And my family is from Calcutta, and they're from a pretty sort of impoverished, low development type of area. And I think my whole life I've always had this sort of inherent question of how people in India, or at least parts of India, can live so poorly, and people in my town in San Diego live so well, and what is it that sort of puts the mechanisms in place for these two human societies to end up functioning so differently. So I've always been interested in global affairs, and I actually love storytelling. I love media. I studied communications. I have worked in tech, and I really just want to sort of connect people and find common ground to improve and progress society. So I guess let me tell you a few things that I love. I love traveling. Obviously, I love meeting people from different cultures. I love seeing people sort of challenge their assumptions and learn new things about one another. I love getting my mind blown. I also love animals. When I was really young, I wanted to be a zoologist until I realized that I wasn't quite interested in science, which makes it kind of hard to be a biologist or a zoologist. But I do really want to get a dog one day, and me and my younger sister, who also loves animals, we've had many other pets, from like hamsters to birds to fish, basically the lizards, anything except a dog or a cat because our parents won't let us get one. But I'm turning 31 in 2 weeks, and I think I can make a decision to get my own dog soon, hopefully. I also love food. I love trying new food. I kind of have an obsession with Mexican food and avocado and salsa, and I also really like sushi. I am mostly pescatarian, so I don't eat a lot of like red meat. I don't eat chicken that often. I do eat a lot of fish. I'm not sure if I can cut that out of my diet, but I tend to eat pretty healthy. But after the Tony Robbins event, I've been inspired to eat even better, and definitely I need to drink more water because I never do that. What I do for work is I work for a really great nonprofit tech company called Benetech in Palo Alto, and Benetech builds software to make the web more accessible. So they have the world's largest library of accessible electronic books. They've got 500,000 titles on there, and these books have all these technologies associated with them to make them more accessible, like screen reading technologies. They have different types of font selection to make fonts bigger, smaller, to change the font size and font family. They have some of the books have the capability to be printed in braille or tactile graphics, and Benetech also does 3D printing work. And so what I do at Benetech is I'm actually on their labs team, and the labs team does like research and experimental sort of design, and we really emphasize communities at Benetech Labs. So I work with companies like Google and SanDisk, and we work hand in hand with the people that know the technology best, and then we also pair them up sometimes with nonprofits in a specific field like healthcare or human rights. And we bring the communities together to build this technology together. And I am on the I'm kind of on the partnership side of the labs team, so I do a lot of these connections, and I meet with people, and I get to see amazing work. I came to Tony Robbins through Luz Gonzalez. Luz is my friend and my co-founder for the startup we're working on, Convive, and our goal is to bring financial inclusion to the rest of the world. We think in our lifetime, the tools that you and I have in America, in the West, like PayPal and Venmo, and there's one called Snapcash now, all these digital tools that help us with our money, there are actually countries abroad that have tools that are almost more advanced, or at least are helping them in ways that we can't do here. For example, there's mobile banking in Kenya through an app called M-Pesa. India has Paytm. And so there's all these tools coming out that are really transforming how people deal with their money. I'm sure you've all heard of Bitcoin. Well, now there's like new types of sort of blockchain and Bitcoin technologies being created. So Luz and I really want to harness this energy, and we want to bring it to people that are traditionally left out of the mainstream financial, circles. So it's something we've been working on for the past sort of 10 months, and in 2017, my number one goal is to launch Convive into the market, gain traction, gain customers, and really, start my own business with Luz. And Luz has been so amazing. I'm so grateful to be working with her. She really is mission aligned, and she totally understands why a product like this is so important. What I want to focus on outside of Convive is I want to focus on optimizing my mind and body. So I was really in shape in college, which is surprising because I definitely partied a lot. But I've been kind of out of shape for the last few years, and I've been wanting to get back into shape, but haven't focused on it enough. And now, after Tony's event, I really realized that I need to be putting the time in. So I've actually been going to the gym every day, almost every day. I actually just got back from Barry's boot camp 2 days ago, and my body is still sore. And I still ended up going to the gym yesterday, sore and lifting, and it was hard, but it was awesome, and I feel great. And so I'm excited to get my body back on track. The other thing I want to get on track is my mind. I want to take more time to meditate, to listen to affirmations, to really get into a great state every day, every morning. I want to be priming. I want to feel in a state of bliss all the time. And so that's another thing that I'm working on. So I want to optimize my mind, I want to optimize my body, and I want to work on Convive, and I want to get it in the market. I want to help people with their money, and I want to inspire people. So I'm so excited to be part of this group, and I'm hoping that you can inspire me and I can contribute to your progress. And I just want to thank you all. Thanks.